on a fairly good rideable track now. It's like going up Plinlimmon again, only I'm going downhill. Past a weather station, back towards the forest. According to Wahoo, we go into the forest and then it's the Severn-way. 6.2 miles to the end of the track. So it's 2 o'clock now. Not that you'd really know it. A sign here. A stone to protect long lost miners. Carrigwen standing stone. This glistening quartz Bronze Age standing stone is silent testimony to the lost beliefs of the Bronze Age people who worked the mine at Nantir. Their burial tombs can be seen on the slopes of Pumlummon, which is the Welsh name for Plinlimmon. There's a stone on a sunny day. There it is today. So probably the biggest lump of quartz I've ever seen. Put up Bronze Age, thousands of years ago. We're inside the Havren forest now. You can see the bike. Drop down to the Severn-way. I'll tap the stone for good luck. And carry on. And I've got to remember, we go all the way back uphill and then back down the mountain. And the other side, the light's still working. And the track's pretty good. I might actually change gear for the first time in about 3 hours. Disaster struck. I just cocked my leg to get over the bike, to get on the bike. I didn't cock it high enough and I knocked the light off and I've broken the clip, so it can't clip on the saddlebag anymore, so there'll be no flashing light. I'll flick on the steady beam. That does slide out, but I don't have another one of those unless I take it off another light, and then I'll have another light that doesn't work, so that's a pity. I'll have to work out what to do with that. An old railway sleeper gate post there. There I am. That's where I'm going. River Severn. The waterfalls, cascades, etc. Location panels. That's the climb I've got to do from where I am up to the River Severn. I've just seen a couple and the dog go up Plinlimmon direction. It says it's 1.25 miles and an hour to Plinlimmon summit, so each way, and then it says source of the Severn Trail continues 3.25 miles. I'm heading that way, however. I'm annoyed about that light now because I've been on there for 2 years. Because I always wanted a flashing light, but I'll have to get a flasher that doesn't have a flimsy catch on it. So we'll go that way. It's starting to get a bit chilly. I might have to put my leg warmers on soon, but we're climbing now, so I won't bother because I'll warm up doing that. I'm going to look and admire the view, because we've dropped so much that we can actually see things. You're looking at the Severn Valley. There's a few people about actually. see some more on the way up to the source, and then I won't see anybody until as I go over the mountain. Gosh, there it is. Look how small the River Severn is, and then at its source it's wider than its own valley. Yeah, so I'm going up and over. So I've seen 9 people since Plinlimmon, and there's a sign now telling me to watch out for more. Indeed, there are some more up ahead. And it's probably best I walk on this footpath now. Just passed a couple walking. Got the dog. The dog didn't like wheels apparently. He was barking at the bicycle. But I've just been pushing, and that's dangerous, that is. Look at that. It's gone down. That's the foot, that's the path. The stones on the path, and then the rim's just gone into the mud. So I have to be very careful on the edges of the rock. The rock is slippery, but it doesn't sort of disappear like magic. A bit where I can't see, yeah. Almost at the source, actually. I think this is it. Oh, nearly lost it again. Is this it? Good Lord. Do I go straight through? Do I go this? No. There it is. And there's that obstacle. So what I'm going to do is go around. Look at the shoe there on the... just there. Fuck hell. Oh dear. So I shouldn't swear on YouTube. I'll put the camera away and figure this out. We've made it. The source of the River Severn, or in Welsh, Afon Havran. Britain's longest river, 200 odd miles. And my footpath continues in that direction, but cracking. And it's actually, I'm surprised to have it all to myself. A few people on the footpath, but then it's just me, so. There we are. Wombat and I made it. Now we'll navigate the treacherous bog back. It's about 5 miles down to the Nantammoch mountain road. It's 20 to 3. So we'll get cracking, but I'm pleased to have reached this. I've wanted to do this from Aber for a while. I planned it in first year in 2015 and 2024. Here we are. Look at it, just a treacherous pond. Look at that, look. Alright, we'll head off. We're just leaving the source of the River Severn now. Still on this rocky path. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm all here for it. Makes life a lot easier. I'm back up in the mist, but we shouldn't be going much higher now. Yeah, lovely to see that today. That's nicer than Plinlimmon actually. Definitely aim to come back in the summer though, so I can actually see where the Y is. I'll do the same route, I think, as in the summertime. Imagine it on a summer weekend, because it was a lot busier than I thought it would be. About 20 people I've seen since Plinlimmon, so not many people, but more than I certainly expected. I was expecting just me on the Misty Mountain. Because to be fair, it's a bit dumb to come up here, I think. A bit bordering on the dangerous. Maybe, or maybe not. What do you think? Is it dangerous, or is it pretty placid? Don't know about you, is that an aeroplane? Does sound like it. Yeah, I think it is. Now that's definitely something I wouldn't probably enjoy as much as this. Going up in a plane in the fog. Post just out of sight. Little pond there, find out what name that is. I can hear that engine. Aeroplane, I think. Moving up the valley, I think. That's eerie. Yeah, it's gone over there now. Fading away. In the big ring, on a mountain, but not for long. And I got to stop now. Just because of that there. We'll look out, I'm sure the next landmark is the WWW stone. Up on the horizon as well, I can see a cairn. We'll just come along from the source. You have the rock footpath, and then there's a stile, and then it's gravel, and then you come up here to this quartz cairn with another stone, 1865 again. Hear the crows as well. So I'll have to find out what this means. Boundary post. Oh, something to do with surveying the land. I'm heading that way. Can you see the path? It's very, very faint. There's another path going that way actually. The two paths. I might be wrong actually on that. Although I am going that way. I might be going down and then across. I think I'm going to actually, looking at the map, going down and then across. So we'll go down and across. And I went in between over to this cairn, and now it's directly that way. It's lovely terrain. Look down there, it's sinking into the grassy bit. It's nice and soft and spongy. I don't think I'll see that WW sign. WWW, sorry, 3 W's. What I've done is when I was routing the route, instead of going along the path, I routed it just across the land like this, so I could get some more Velaviewer tiles to start connecting the Aberystwyth to Llanidloes clusters. So probably not the best idea, but then there's no other way to get to them. So, and then once I've done them, then they're finished, and then I can, when I do this route again in the summer, hopefully, then I can go and get them. There's a new scratch on the wombat from the Plinlimmon trig point. So that's that. What's the battery on this? I don't want it to go flat while I'm up here. 80%, that's okay. 3 o'clock. It does drop. When I was coming along, you can see it dropped steeply down there. Rocky scree. So we're avoiding that as well by taking the long way around. The footpath, according to the map, just goes straight down it. So we're going that way, and then we go around gradually in a big U shape, it turns out to be. So it'll be 4 miles of this, essentially, just of walking. So I shall be off the walking bit before dark unless anything bad happens, or I faff about too long filming like this. We've got a good hour of light left, and then it starts to get weaker. Sun's set at 4:46, I think. It's 3:10 now. Show you the stats. 3.5 hours in. We're below 2,000 feet now, and we shouldn't be going back above it. I never checked the elevation at the source of the Severn, actually. It's warmed up, it's a nice 41 degrees now. .2 miles according to this left. I'm just highlighting again the dangers of the bog. And there's my foot. And there's the bike. So that's almost half a wheel. Oh, and hold on a minute, I can see a lake. I actually can see a lake, I think, or am I hallucinating? Zoom out. Doesn't appear on the map though, but yeah, no, it's definitely real. Hang on a minute. To be honest, I don't know if that's Nantimock or just another lake, but it does look like it might be. And if it is, that's a very good sight. Yeah. I think that's Nantimock actually. Oh, what a view! The landscape's just opened out a bit more. Now that's Bugailin or Nantimock, and Bugailin is a lake that's on the track that goes between Nantimock and Huntcliffe that you can do, and that has a dam on it and an island with a tree on it. And I think that, oh, you can't see me, but I think there is the island with the tree. And then that's the valley I've got to go down to get to Nantimock, down there. That's what I think that's turning out to be. So I'm 85% sure one of those lakes is Bugailin, because I know Bugailin's got a lake next to it whose name I can't remember. Also encountered a dodgy bit. Go up and down that is. You're walking along and then suddenly you're off a cliff. Well, not a cliff, but a good 4 or 5 feet in some places.